So here with the great D'Brickashaw Ferguson, Jets legend, here at the DraftKings Kickoff, and how are you feeling today?
I feel
Fantasy
good.
football season started?
I feel good. I'm not as much into fantasy as I know some other guys are, but I've been enjoying the games today, and I just came from the Jets game, and so I was a little sad that we didn't get the victory, but I thought there were some promising things that I saw in that first game.
What is your optimism for the Jets this season? What do you think the outlook holds for them?
I think we can be very good. I mean, the defense played very well. C.J. Mosley, was lights out. Marcus May almost had 2 picks. I think there's a lot of things that kind of pop up. Le'Veon played, I thought, pretty well. Especially given the time he's had off, and now he made some dynamic runs that I was very impressed to kind of see that happening early. Sam Darnold and the line, I think. There were moments of where it was like, okay, things are clicking. So I just think, with most things, it takes a little bit of time. The first game, you're always going to have a little bit of things that don't go well. You got to work out the kinks. But I thought it was definitely something to be optimistic about.
When you watch Sam Darnold, thinking too about quarterbacks, just what comes to mind to you when you watch him play?
I think he has poise. There's a couple times where he was in the pocket and, had a little pressure, but didn't seem to rattle him. Made some really nice throws. So I think he's a talent. He'll continue to grow and get more comfortable and confident, and I think he'll be able to operate at an elite level.
Definitely. So obviously one of the big news is talking about, Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, other things with the Dallas Cowboys. Would you pay Dak Prescott big money? You don't think about two quarterbacks.
I think, whenever you're thinking about building a team, you got to consider, what are the pieces that are going to be there for the long run.
Yeah.
And, the reality is you're not going to be able to pay every single player. And I think as long as you have a plan for how you're going to build your organization, how you're going to build your team, you can go out and do that. I think he's a good quarterback. I think he fits what they have there. I think they have a lot of great pieces, whether it be line or they've built a good team. But the reality is there's going to be a point where you're going to run out of money. So I think that's for the GM. That's for that front office to really make those decisions, and hopefully they'll be able to satisfy them in that way.
And we're both Long Island guys. I'm from Merrick. You're from Freeport, with the towns two over. So give me some Long Island memories for you.
Roosevelt Field was always a big. It's changed a lot from what I remember growing up, but I think just being in Long Island, going into the Nautical Mile and Freeport, some great memories just to think about, reflecting on, back in the day.
I know when I'm driving from Oceanside through Freeport, there's a street that's named after you. What does that mean to you to have a whole street from your hometown named after you?
It means a lot. I mean, I think everybody wants to be able to leave a mark, and I think that's just a little bit of a tangible way to say, hey, I was here. And no, but it's good, man. I think it's a part of the journey. Happy that happened, and just hopefully to continue to do great things.
What do you make of the Antonio Brown saga the last couple of days? What's your reaction to all that?
It's been very interesting to watch. Interesting how it moved from Pittsburgh to Oakland and now to the Patriots, and I really want to see how the Patriots try to resolve this issue. They have a history of making things work, and so that'll be to everybody's detriment if they figure out a happy medium for maybe I want it to be contentious over there, but no, I mean, we all know he's a phenomenal athlete. We know the capabilities of New England. It's no secret they've been a powerhouse for a very long time in this league. So if they can figure out how to use this particular athlete, it's just only going to be problems for everybody they face.
You're a former Jet, you know a thing or two about the Patriots. Just how do you think that whole fit is going to work with Antonio Brown with the Patriots? It almost seems like it's ridiculous that he ended up there.
Yeah, I mean, I think they'll probably figure a way to make it work. And again, if they don't, that'll be to everybody's benefit. So we'll see.
Last thing here, just give me some your fantasy top picks. DraftKings fantasy football. Who are the guys you're really high on this year?
I'll be curious. I mean,
it's hard, right?
It's hard. I'll be biased, and I'll look at Sam Darnold. I'll look at Le'Veon. Why do I got to go out of the green? I got plenty of guys on my team that do real good. So You know, I'm hoping those guys do great and you know, do well. You know.
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah, appreciate it,
D'Brickashaw. Pleasure,
Thank
man.
you so much.